This is for the best horses there are. Irish Garden has just gone in. By the way, you won't be able to see the horses until they've covered the first 100 or so yards. They are hidden. The start is hidden to your left. Shufti is the next one to go, and the usual ritual of Shufti not wanting to go into the stalls. Then I think the starting team is there. Then Shufti backs off a bit, and then she eventually goes in. Just a normal procedure here. Everyone has got a character. So long as they do not upset the horse, all will be well in the end. Jacob Locorian in the saddle for Julie Fraser, ridden Shufti many a time. Usurper, Empowered Empire, circling quietly behind the 2,060-meter start, along with One Night Stand, wearing the second colors of Mim Haynes. Westonian wearing the familiar black cross belts with turquoise, or rather, not turquoise, sorry, sort of orangey colors there. Saffron, they call it. Usurper not yet in, nor is Empowered Empire. Shufti is giving the starting team a bit of a handful. And Shufti has now been almost ushered in as the red light continues to flash. We had Usurper going in first. Now they're having quite a job to usher Shufti in. I thought it would be a bit easier. They've got to give this mare every chance in the world, or this filly. She's only 4 years old, and she will grow into a very nice, mature 5-year-old. These horses are hard to come by, few and far between, as they say, so we have to nurture good horses and give them every chance in order for us to be thrilled by them and be able to see them time and again. Irish Garden had gone in along with Shufti now. So who will be the next? These two are waiting patiently for the rest of the field. One Night Stand I can see not yet in, neither is Westonian nor is Usurper. Empowered Empire still to go in. Interesting to see what kind of a start he will have, because he has been known to sometimes dodge the coming out of the stalls. Other times not, as if nothing happened, so depends on the mood. The only two in out of this 5-horse field are, despite the fact that we are dealing with the best and the most experienced horses, are Irish Garden and Shufti, and now being joined by the heavy favorite Westonian. So we are left with 4 still. Usurper, One Night Stand, Empowered Empire, and Parting Shot. And of course, Parting Shot has his own ritual as well when it comes to going into the stall. So let's see how he does. One Night Stand in, Usurper is in, and I think we now come to Empowered Empire, who does go into the stalls but doesn't readily come out of them on occasions. We'll see what happens today. And the one that does come out like a bullet but doesn't want to go in readily, and that is Parting Shot, a complete contrast to Empowered Empire. So they're now trying to load, having loaded 5, Parting Shot and Empowered Empire, the last 2 of this 7-horse field, to go into the stalls. Parting Shot, of course, is going to give the starting team a bit of a run for their money, as he always does. Today is no exception. Just he had one big buck and he went straight in. So Parting Shot in, Empowered Empire in, they're all in for the 2014. And Shufti just didn't go out of the stalls. 2014 Delamere Gold Vase, of all things, Shufti has dwelt in the stalls, and Shufti was absolutely planted there, but Shufti has still got quite a chance here, having broken 20 lengths behind the first horse. Absolutely unbelievable. Shufti was planted in the stalls, and here we have Empowered Empire going straight out ahead. So Empowered Empire 1, Westonian 2, Parting Shot 3, and then Irish Garden 4, One Night Stand 5, then comes Usurper and the unfortunate Shufti, who never came out of the stalls as she liked, but the pace that was set by Empowered Empire was very, very slow, and here is Shufti right at the back of the field in contact with the rest of it. So 1400 meters left to race, nothing untoward there for Shufti, although she is still last. Out in front though, it's Empowered Empire by all of 6 lengths. Empowered Empire won as they cross the 1200 meter marker from Westonian in second. Westonian biding his time. I think Empowered Empire setting too fast a pace for his liking. Empowered Empire still out in front by some 10 lengths now. 10 lengths from Westonian. Then comes Irish Garden. Then comes Parting Shot in 5th position, or rather 6th position is now Usurper. One Night Stand towards the back of the field, and Shufti, who came out of the stalls last, is still last as Empowered Empire continues to lead and comes towards the 600 meter marker. They're however getting to him. Westonian is taking closer order, but there is still 5 lengths to make up 4. It is Empowered Empire who's going to greet the judges first with a 5-length advantage in the home straight. Westonian is behind his heels, and Westonian now comes up to Empowered Empire with 2 furlongs left to race. Irish Garden is here, so too is Parting Shot. So Empowered Empire and Westonian now hits the front from Empowered Empire, and look at the people that are shouting here. It is Westonian. He's going for his 11th win. Westonian wins it. Empowered Empire second. Irish Garden third. Parting Shot 4. Shufti was never in the race. Westonian the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen,